Hello and welcome to another weekly Tao exploration. Today we are diving into chapter 9 of the Tao Te Ching, which is our primary text that we read from every Sunday at Sunday service. I'm Courtney.
I'm Eric.
And let's dive into chapter 9. Those who overly pride wealth is like the overflowing water, which shall cause damages. It is better to restrain early. Those who are not content with fame is like polishing the edge of a knife. The sharper it gets, the easier it is to break. Wealth and treasures are but illusions that one cannot possess. Those who are arrogant of their wealth and fame shall invite blame upon oneself. The nature Tao teaches one to retreat after one's success and not to hold on to the credit.
I couldn't get past the subject verb issues.
Yeah.
Those who overly pride wealth is like the flow overflowing water. Okay. That's interesting.
So again, if you're just now joining us, then and you're not that familiar with the Tao Te Ching, know that there are many, many, many translations of the Tao Te Ching. So depending on which translation you read, can very much depend on how it's interpreted and how it feels as you read it.
Yeah, I like this one. As for holding to fullness, far better were it to stop in time. Keep on beating and sharpening a sword, and the edge cannot be preserved for long. Had a teacher, my art teacher, used to tell me that I would try to perfect something till I screwed it up. That's pretty much how I feel about this.
This is a sensitive one for you. It brings up
It's something.
things.
It's something that I've struggled with. I guess that Virgo in me is always seeking perfection.
Well, lucky for you, isn't there an eclipse happening in Virgo or something
Yeah.
tomorrow?
And let go of some perfectionism.
Well, okay. So can I see that
This one.
one? So it talks in this translation. It talks a lot about, it keeps bringing up wealth and treasures. The first line, those who overly pride wealth is like the overflowing water. So first, what does it mean? Let's explore. What does it mean by wealth? Like literal financial wealth?
I think this is particularly. I don't think it's. This one says pride in wealth and honor, which is an interesting because that is honor is a kind of wealth that isn't material, right? And it can be stolen. You can lose your honor, especially if you're too proud in it, as it says.
Yeah. I'm thinking about different virtues. Is that the term? I mean, any kind of abundance, like putting it on display, I suppose.
The evil eye invites the evil eye.
Yeah. Like the example that's coming up for me is parenting. It's like just when I think that I've got it, like I got it down, like that great momentary illusion of, oh, I got this, like family's doing good, kids are happy, we're all good. I'm just doing great over here as a mom. Like, you want some tips? You want some tips? You want some tips from me? I'm doing great. And then it's like when I get in a place of, I know how to do this, whether it's with parenting or whether it's with a work thing or whatever it might be. It's like the moment that I jump to give someone else advice or come from a place of, let me tell you how to do it. Even if it's like energetically, I get humbled like immediately. And I realize, I actually don't know everything. That was an interesting moment of thinking that I knew better than somebody else.
I mean, what I'm getting out of this is more of the, like, I understand what you're saying about pride in our wisdom. And here I get more of, satisfaction, or like the knowing when to stop, knowing when we've had enough. And I mean, I guess I can see that similarly in knowing when to stop sharing wisdom, because that's when we bring about our downfall. But this one says, if a vessel you are carrying is already full, it is best not to add anything more. If you keep trying the edge of a blade, you will blunt it. And so how do you relate to that, just the knowing when to stop? With coffee. Do you know when to stop coffee? I don't know when to stop coffee.
I was just thinking about that, actually. It's like you read my mind, because I drank all my coffee before we started this. And then I was thinking, I think I want more coffee, but do I? That's a great example right there. This has been an ongoing question for me since I can remember, since I was little. That feeling of when someone suggests that I slow down or reconsider, like, maybe you should try something else. Maybe you should take a break. Maybe, like feeling those hints being dropped by people that care about me. And then feeling the resistance inside. And that but what is it? It's like, this is what I do. This is who I am. I can't be any other way. I'm going to keep going. And then the great humbling of the universe shows me that I could have actually listened 20 blocks ago before
I don't think it's just
down.
you. I don't think you're alone in that, especially in terms of other people telling us when we've had enough. It's like, you don't know who I am. You don't know me. So how do we ourselves come to know when we've had enough?
Yeah. Well, the Tao is giving us some instruction here. This last line, the nature Tao teaches one to retreat after one's success and not to hold on to the credit. I also think I'm thinking about, I've been reading a lot of Montauk Chia, and a lot, in the last week. I've been getting back into Montauk Chia practices, universal Tao teachings. And I was reading a book last night, and he was talking about, it's important that we make sure we're not too excited or too depressed. We don't want to avoid feeling anything. We want to feel what we're feeling, but to hold on to it, no matter what it is, whether it's trying to hold on to too much good or trying to hold on to too much uncomfort. It's important that we recognize, we've felt it. Now it's time to let it go. Release it to the mother. Let her take it and transform it. Give it to the mother and trust the process and move on. So that feeling, it's like when there's that feeling there for me, I can identify. There's that feeling of resistance, like a pushing, like a trying, a striving to make the feeling last for some reason that I don't understand. It's like that's the clue to me when I feel that striving for anything, that it's time to just do something that helps me let go.
Yeah, I mean, these teachings are all about self-awareness. It's all about deep and subtle awareness of self. This last one, I love the last line here. It says, to retire gracefully when your task is done, that is the way of the Tao. And I always just keep referring to nature when I think about the way of the Tao. And like the ocean, like when the waves come and they get to their spot and then they retreat, and the advancement or retreat is a relationship of the amount of energy in an individual wave. And so, if you haven't eaten for days, right, then that's an interesting, the food is an interesting one, because we as a society, our culture tends to overeat. And then we have the whole like history of clean your plate, poor people don't get to eat, or people in Africa, they gotta eat whatever, and you eat all your food, that story.
Yeah, not the poor kid in Africa.
Starving kids in Africa, I know.
Okay.
What about other countries?
I'll
what
stuff
about
myself?
Right. So, but
or
like,
that kid.
if you don't eat, if you fast for like days, if you do like a 72-hour fast, the first time you break that fast and eat, you want to slowly, right? You don't want to like just gorge yourself. You want to ideally drink something warm, let your stomach expand a little bit, and eat something small that's going to kind of like get you moving, get your digestive juices going, and then wait a little while and then eat something else, maybe a little bit bigger. And it's similar to the wave, because if you overeat, then especially coming off a fast like that, you're going to feel very sick. It's not going to feel good. Yeah. And so, yeah, just like all the little ways that these teachings show up in nature are helpful for me anyway, in relating them back to the more subtle experiences that are like a little bit more difficult to specifically identify, right? Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of things I could come up with examples for, but you don't have to. Curious what our listeners are thinking as they listen to this. Are you identifying some places where maybe you tend to not stop when you're actually done? How does this translate into your life? It's so individual.
Let us know in the comments, please. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't been to one of our Sunday services yet, come join us. Check it out. Every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, 7 a.m. Pacific time. We are reading the Tao and another spiritual text and meditating together and coming together as community for some really powerful discussions together. So the link is in the show notes. Sign up.
Just thinking about applying this to eating mushrooms. Knowing when to stop. Knowing when to stop growing mushrooms. That's a hard one for a mushroom grower.
Yeah.
That's a hard one for a mushroom grower or a mushroom picker. Knowing when you've...
Those are a lot of jewels that you can get pretty quickly, too.
Indeed.
Last you a long time.
Thank you for joining us. Till next time.
See you in the next one.